Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is August 5th, August 6th, 2021. This is episode, oh my gosh, I think it's 388, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to do Diamond previews. This is going to be a speed run really quick, and I apologize, I have no new comics. Diamond screwed up the shipment to my local comic book store. He's getting them in tonight. He's going to have them on the shelves tonight, and unfortunately I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get any new reviews out. But let's go through this real quick. Previews. This is for August order. It's going to arrive October, November at the comic book stores. On the cover we got Picard, a very youthful looking Picard I might add. But let's get right into it. To the Image, the new books. We're going to concentrate on number ones, Floppies, mostly. As we see something else here. From Ed Brubaker, we have Friday, Book 1, The First Day of Christmas, trade paperback. Oops, I screwed that one up. That one comes in at $15. A little art there. We'll go ahead and follow with that. A little interior art. Please feel free to pause at any time to get a better look. Gunslinger Spawn number 1, Todd McFarlane. Little interior art there. A lot of interior art. Hellcop number 1, Brian Haberlin. And also Hellcop number 1, Halloween 3D Special, also by Brian Haberlin, artist and writer. Some variant covers down there. It's Return of Hellcop, I believe. Welcome to Hell. Okay, this is the Magic Order 2, number 1 of 6. Mark Millar, the writer on this. Some interior art, variant covers to the left. Nightmare Blog. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Or Haas. Nita Haas. Nightmare Blog number 1. I'm trying to read around the camera here. Rodney Barnes is the writer on this, and that looks kind of creepy, if I might not say so myself. There's some interior art on that. So Image has been putting out a lot of new stuff. The Righteous Thirst for Vengeance number 1. This is Rick Remender, and you get a little bit. It's pretty kind of stark illustration there, not real detailed. Okay, now it looks like we are out of that, and Essentials, a comic book letter. And yeah, we are out. We're going to skip ahead. The rest, yeah. To Dark Horse. Dark Horse has a new Hellboy. The Silver Lantern Club is the name of the arc. 1 of 5, Mike Mignola. There's some interior art. Looks very Mike Mignola. The Amazing Screw-On Head and Other Curious Objects. That's a trade paperback. Mike Mignola. Critical Role. Tales of Exandria. Number 1 of 4. Darcy Van Polgeest. No One Left to Fight 2. 1 of 5 from Aubrey Sitterson. Very colorful looking. Boy, that's really a lot of color on that. And that might be it for Dark Horse. Let's take a quick look through a couple pages. See if they've snuck one in there, and apparently they have not. Oh, no, I'm wrong. The Orville, number 1, Artifacts 1 of 2. This is David A. Goodman. He's the one been doing the Orville books. The Dark is a trade paperback. And that might be it. Yeah, let's go ahead and skip ahead to our next publisher, which is IDW. You get the Star Trek, The Mirror War, number 1. David and Scott Tipton are the writers on that one. A couple variant covers. Also from IDW, Transformers Wreckers, Tread and Circuits, number 1 of 4. David Mariotti, something like that. And you get a good look at that. Transformers looks kind of young adult there. Certified Cool, is Animal Stories. Okay, that's a trade. All right, we might be done with, nope. Dungeons and Dragons, Mindbreaker number 1 of 5. This is Jim Zub. And let's see if that's it for IDW. Heather Antos's new landing spot, My Little Pony Generations number 1. Casey Gilly. And I like it when they put all the number 1s right at the beginning because we can kind of skip those. All right, let's move on. I think the next one might be Boom Studios. Nope, it's Dynamite. We're going to take our time going through Dynamite because they always have nice covers to enjoy. Christopher Priest there. Vampirella. 50 years. Wow. Feel free to pause at any time if you're on the PC to get a better look at some of this stuff. Purgatory, number 1 coming out. Ray Fawkes is doing the work on that. There's some interiors for Purgatory. Vampire versus Purgatory. Jennifer Blood is back, number 1. This is Fred Van Lente. I've actually got a couple trades that I have never gotten around to read on Jennifer Blood, so maybe this will spur me to get into those. James Bond, Himeros, number 1. This is Rodney Barnes. This is a new team from the last one that was a recommend. It was Agent of Spectre. I did like that one. That was as good as any Bond movie I've seen. Oh, there they go. There's the hardcover for it right there. The trade, so to speak. And that might be it, but we're going to keep going because this is Dynamite, and we get Red Sonja. Army of Darkness, number 2. Bruce Campbell. Vampirverse, number 2. Barbarella, number 4. Some cosplay covers. Betty Page and the Curse of the Banshee. I think that might actually be Betty Page there. The Boys, Platinum Foil Edition, number 1. 32 pages, okay. So a lot of covers for The Boys there. Deja Thoris versus John Carter of Mars. Dynamite Lives, number 5. Elvira meets Vincent Price, number 3. The Invincible Red Sonja, number 6. Red Sonja, Black, White, and Red, number 4. Ooh, Sonja Versal, number 9. The Vengeance of Vampirella, number 23. And then we get the statuettes. Okay, a couple trades there, looks like. All right, let's move on to Boom. Buffy the Vampire Slayer gets top billing for number 30. I'm not sure why, but they gave her the spotlight. Let's see if we got any number 1s here. Nope, that's a trade. Here we go. House of Slaughter, James Tynion IV, and Tate Bromball. So you James Tynion IV, he looks like he's doing a little bit of horror there. Graphic novel. Okay, the original graphic novel by Sahar Town, A Spark Within the Forge. $20 for 144 pages. Okay, and that might be it. Let me make sure. Oh, we got a couple here. Dune, House of Arates, 11 of 12. Whoops, I thought that said 1. I'm looking behind the camera here. I didn't see the whole thing. This previous book's a little bit larger than a regular comic book, so it just makes it more difficult to see the whole page. All right, looks like we're done. Moving on, Ablaze. We get a new Sumerian, Beyond the Black River, number 1. A different writing team again, an artist on this. Matthew Gabella. Okay. And I think that might be it for them. Let's go to the next batch. American Mythology's got their Fright Night #1 coming out. This is October, so there will be some Halloween stuff. And I don't know if they've got anything else. That's it. Let's move on because we're trying to do this speed run. Okay, let's see. I gotta figure out what the spotlight here looks like. ARH Studios, not familiar with them. The Twin Mermaids, Princesses of the Sea #1, and also The Undying Queen #1. Looks like a sword and sorcery type. All right. Then we have, boy, I'm trying to see which one is the. So one shot down here. Eek! Halloween Special. This is coming out from Asylum Press. Okay. Moving along, we have Our Upshot Out #1 by Rob Williams. And Eater #1, one shot. So it's just a one shot on that one. Might be pretty good. Maybe checking that one out. It's just a one shot. All right, we're done with that. We are into Behemoth, and I'm trying to figure out which one it was on here. It's Popstar Assassin #1, 6 different covers, 24 pages, $3.99. Okay, I think that was kind of it for the #1s. Okay, Coffin Comics. We have Lady Death, Damnation Game #1, and Lady Death, Extinction Express, Naughty Editions #1. And I believe that's it for them. Oh, Charlie Spot #1. This is coming out from Comics Experience, if you're familiar with that. Going on to Oni Press, we've got Dirtbag Rapture #1. She's stoned, she's selfish, she's all that stands between us and the end of the world. I'm going to full pass on that one. Christopher Sabella is the writer, and there you can see some of the art here. If that appeals to you. It's a hard pass for me. Okay. I can't remember why I marked this one, but maybe there's some here. Oh, Red 5 Comics. They put it way at the bottom here. Merlin and Hector #1. So I'm not sure if it's Hector the Trojan or if it's some other Hector. And I don't think there's anything else from them. Scout Comics. A number of #1s. We have the Electric Black Dark Caravan, Joseph Shkamalki, I'm not sure. We have North Bend Season 2, #1, Ryan Ellsworth. We have Epic Tavern Tales from the Fantastical Crimes Unit #1, Sean French. We have Headless Season 2, #1, from Alexander Banchita. We have, this looks like a graphic novel, No Ghosts in Hiroshima. That's another graphic novel. The Perhaps Been Not Second Chances graphic novel. Providence of Secrets #1, Khayyam Taghian. And that's #3. Swamp Dogs, House of Crows. M. Brandt, Theo Prasdis. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Second Sight Publishing. We've got ACD Alt Control Delete #1. This is Ramon Govia. And I think that might be it for Second Sight. We have Steampunk Snow White #1 by Rod Espinosa. So we are in the R's. Source Point, The Winchester Mystery House, issue #1 by Joshua Werner. Holliston Goes to Hell by Greg Wright, one-shot graphic novel, $7.99. The Dead Handbook, okay, that looks like a graphic novel. Stories from Gravesend Cemetery, Sarah Richard. And that looks like what we've got for Source Point. Let's move on to, oh boy, who was it on this? Fab Book 1, Pandora graphic novel, it's $7.99. Comes out from Storyworlds Media. Also Only Hope Book 1, The Fear Farm graphic novel, also $7.99. Max Gadney on that one. This was Ramsey. Then over from TPub, we have Transmissions #1 from Jed McPherson. And we'll move right along, way over to Vault Radio Apocalypse. This is Ram V, so Vault's got something from Ram V coming out, so it might be pretty decent. You might want to check into that. And then I think there was one more. It was the last page. I recall they were sneaking it in there. Vault The Rush. This is Cy Spurrier. If you're familiar with him, looks pretty interesting. Then we finishing up with Zenoscope, we've got Grim Spotlight, Cinderella vs. Zombies. This is a one-shot, 32 pages, and a few more here from Zenoscope. Rise of the Jinn 1 of 3, Kevin Grayvio. And the supersized Grim Tales of Terror Annual, Goddess of Death, Joe Bruscia, Grim Tales of Terrorly Quarterly, 2021, Halloween Special, Joe Bruscia again, oversized edition, supersized, I guess. And that's it. We did it all. So thank you for stopping by and watching this speed run of Diamond Previews. For August order, if you saw something here, tell your shop, hold a copy for you. October arrival, maybe November on some of them as well. As always, please like, please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave comments. I am taking a break because I'm going on vacation. I might be able to get 1 or 2 comics out. I don't know. We'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. As always, this is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.